Hey, what is up guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to the first video of Gran Turismo 7 update 1.44, taking a look at the update notes and features that have been implemented with this latest update which arrives today to Gran Turismo 7. Although we had a look at the blog post yesterday which outlines some of the main and key features coming to this update, there is a bunch of other small and minor changes which can really have a decent effect on the game. There's things like payout changes to a very notorious event, mainly being the Nordschleife European 600 event, which for the longest time was paying out around about 20,000 credits for 2 full laps of the Nürburgring Nordschleife. That has now been adjusted after around about a year and a half since its release into GT7. We also have some key changes to some of the other single player events as well, such as new cars being raced and professionally tuned category also being added to some of the set events in the game, as well as the introduction of a very interesting looking event, the WTC 900, the 3 new cars and a bunch of other features. So we'll dive straight into the update notes and take a look at everything coming with update 1.44. Update details 1.44. A new update for Gran Turismo 7 has been released. The following is a list of main features and adjustments introduced. Main features implemented: number 1, the cars. The following 3 new cars have been added: the Audi R8 Coupe V10 Plus 2016, the Lamborghini Urus 2018, the Toyota GT1 TSO 2099, sold at the Legend Cars dealership. Number 2, the World Circuits. The following new events have been added to the World Circuits. European Clubman Cup 600 gets Blue Moon Bay Speedway Infield A Reverse. The Schwarzwald League gets the High Speed Ring Reverse, and the WTC 900 gets the 24-hour Le Mans Racing Circuit. This is the event I'm mainly looking forward to. It will probably be a letdown, but fingers crossed Polyphony have absolutely nailed this one out the park, considering there is some little adjustments a little bit later on in these notes that actually gives me hope for this event. Number 3, the cafe. The following extra menu has been added: extra menu number 37, collection Jaguar, collector level 41 and above. Added new sets of conversations with car designers and characters appearing in the cafe. The new conversations can be accessed by changing to the following cars in garage and speaking with the characters in the cafe. Car designers, we've got Kunihisa Ito, who has the Jaguar XJR 988. The characters: Chris will talk about the Plymouth Superbird 1970, Jeremy will talk about the Toyota GT1 TSO 2099, and Stella will talk about 3 cars: the Audi R8 Coupe V10 Plus, the Mercedes AMG GTS from 2015, and the Lamborghini Urus from 2018. Number 4, GT Auto, car maintenance and service. Engine swaps have been added for the following cars unlocked at collector level 50. The Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 3 GSR 95, my favourite post-launch car of 2023, finally gets an engine swap. We also have engine swaps for the Evo 4 GSR, the Evo 5 GSR from 98, the Evo 6 GSR TM Edition Special Colour Package 99, and finally one of the later cars to the game, the Lancer Evolution 9 MR GSR from 2006. So a full lineup of Lancer Evos, which in my opinion is quite nice considering these are some of the best road going cars in the game, and it'll be interesting to see what gets added to each individual model. Car customization. The following limited edition decals have been added to the preset decals in Livery Editor. The availability period will be announced at a later date. So we've got the High Speed Ring Anime limited time decals. Number 5, Scapes. Fukushima has been added as a feature creation in Scapes. Other improvements and adjustments. This is where it gets interesting. So number 1, World Circuits. The following 2 cars have been added to the race regulations of the Nissan GTR Cup. The Nissan Skyline Hardtop 2000 GTR KPG C10 from 1970 and the Nissan Skyline 2000 GTR KPG C110 from 1973. Now, the professionally tuned category has been added to the race regulations for the following event: Japanese Clubman Cup 550. That one, really not sure about professionally tuned category, but that does sound quite interesting, and I will be diving in to check those kind of two things out with both the GTR Cup and the Clubman Cup 550. Adjusted prize credits for the following race: European Clubman Cup 600 Nürburgring Nordschleife. Now, I just want to talk quickly about the professionally tuned. I'm assuming this will be things such as ultimate tuning parts as well as engine swaps that have been added to the race regulations. As far as I was aware, they were never banned off, so if it isn't that, I can't really think too much of where it's going with it. So I will, again, like I mentioned, just deep dive into that at some point and just see if there's anything I can make out that's kind of changed from where it was originally at. Number 2, multiplayer fixed an issue in split screen race wherein the race would end 1 minute after the first player crosses the finish line. Number 2, showcase. So it does look like they've made a few key changes in the, I guess, sense of it to the actual showcase menu. So keyword search feature added to content search, implemented an add to favorites button to the decal details screen, and comments on details page are now shown from most recent. Number 4, GT Auto. Implemented an open details function to load style, driving gear, and livery editor. Implemented a select and add to favorites buttons to details screen in livery editor, decals, and then preset decals are now display decal names. Number 5, localization. Fixed various text localization issues. And number 6, others. Various other issues have been addressed. Thank you for your support, and please continue to enjoy Gran Turismo 7. So there we go, the full patch notes for update 1.44 are now released. In terms of a general overview and my opinion on what's come along with this update, I would say this is definitely a stronger update in terms of 2024. We're currently off the back of 2 of the probably worst updates to Gran Turismo 7 in its entire history. Obviously 1.43 was really only saved by the Evo 9 itself. Apart from that, that was a fairly terrible update. The January update was very, very bad, to be totally honest. The 2 VGTs, essentially one came along at a later date, and the Jimny. So in terms of a step in the right direction, this certainly feels like it. So hopefully they build upon this momentum. They've got 3 good cars, they've got some nice little sweet changes in there, and hopefully they keep that momentum going and they really try and push it for the rest of 2024. Definitely hoping for a new track in the next update, or at least as soon as possible, considering it feels like an eternity since we had a full-blown real-world racetrack. In fact, the last time we got one of those was all the way back in November of 2022. So certainly needed at this point, and hopefully that will come sooner rather than later. Let me know what you think of the update notes down below, and I will see you all day as I cover this update 1.44. Take care, guys. Peace.